I know, icky. Ugh. Are allergies starting for anybody else? Because I'm itchy. Hi friends, welcome back. I'm MC, a knit and crochet designer and yarn dyer from Connecticut, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Blame the Knots, on my website, blametheknots.com, and of course right here on YouTube where you can get to know me a little bit better. Today we are here with episode 45 of the podcast, and we have kind of a little bit of everything to talk about today. So let's jump right in with what I'm wearing. This is my slip on your shoulder. This is a design by me. I made this with Fiber Spates Vivacious Decay in the color I believe was denim. And this is one of my more popular patterns. And it fits amazingly on everyone. So it's really, really fun. There is a short sleeve and long sleeve option. And I figured since we're kind of in our like fake spring era here in Connecticut, short sleeve sweater is the way to go. So that's what I'm wearing today. I haven't pulled this out in a little bit. And I felt like it was time. It was a good time for it. So before we jump into the rest of the podcast, I do want to say that there was some, I don't even know if it was really something that you could hear last time, but there was construction going on across the street last time I filmed. And that went on for a while. And I'm not kidding, the day after there's a spider above my head on the ceiling. Okay, we're gonna live in harmony, Mr. Spider. Okay? We're gonna live in harmony and I'll deal with you later. Okay? Thanks. What was I saying? Construction across the street. They wrapped up, they packed up all their big machines and everything, and literally the next day, the house next door to them had people coming to take off the siding and redo the siding. So now there's hammering every day as people do the siding. I can't get away from it. We are doomed.
We are doomed. I feel the icy breath of death upon my neck.
It's just never ending. Okay, after last time, I was feeling sad because I had done so much unmaking. And I was still having fun with all my projects, but man, it was not feeling like any progress was being made. And now I have 2 finished objects to show you, and I'm very excited about them. The first one that I have is the Bay Day tank. And this is a crochet tank that is in collaboration with Brie of the Little Wolf Knits, who will be doing the knit version. And this is a really fun tank that is kind of simple, higher crew neck, and has some really lovely subtle shaping at the bottom. It comes up on the side a little bit, and it's really, really fun. And it's got some waist shaping, so it fits perfectly. Optional bust shaping if you would like to add some short rows in for the bust. This I made with my colorway Goodnight Dear Void, and I love it. Love the way it turned out. Love everything about it. Cannot wait to wear it in warmer weather. And this is already in testing, so this will be coming out at the beginning of May. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Should I make another one? I feel like I should, but we'll see. I have a few other things to work on first. And the next thing that I have finished up is my Percolated Socks DK. These are still a tiny bit damp, but I am loving them. I made these on my whatever worsted base, even though they are a DK weight pattern. I used worsted because I felt like it. I made them on my whatever worsted base in the colorway Tall Decaf Cappuccino. They are meant to be knit inside out so that you wear the reverse stockinette side out, so that the smoother knit side is against your little tootsies and you don't feel the purl bumps. So yeah, they're really fun. I love them. They are also currently in testing, and these will be coming at the end of April along with the fingering weight version of the same socks. So I'm going to put these where they can dry a little bit better now. Okay, that was the fastest finished objects ever. That was quick, because that's all I have. And here's where I have to make a confession to you with our works in progress, because you will be noticing some things in this section that might not add up. And that is because I am filming this ahead of time. I have adjusted my filming schedule for the podcasts a little bit so that I can still keep you updated with what I'm working on and post my podcasts every other week, but not have to film while I'm away in Hawaii. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to and what things would be like there, and I just didn't want to put the pressure on myself. So normally I film my podcast every other week, and so you get to see 2 weeks of progress. And this week, the way that I'm filming, you have only seen one. This will be 1 week of progress from my last podcast filming. So that is why things might look a little bit less worked on than normal, because normally it's 2 weeks and this is only 1 week. But so the first thing I have to show you is my C Street dress, and I keep saying I'm gonna have this done by the next time I see you, and I am a liar pants on fire, because it's not gonna happen. It's clearly not. We're just gonna keep working through it. Can you tell I like blue? We're just gonna keep going. This is the last time, this was the last place that I was at last week, a week ago. So I did about, I don't know, 3 inches, maybe. You can kind of see the shaping on the side. I am back up to so I started at the bust, decreased for the waist, and now I'm increasing for the hips. I am back to the same stitch count of my bust, so I've done the same number of increases as I have done decreases, but I need to keep going and do some more increases. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 or 5 more increases to go before I'm at my full hip width and or circumference. And then it's just adding in some length and finishing things off. So this is the C Street dress. This will be coming in June. There will be, honestly, I have no idea if the testing call for this is going to be out already by the time you see this video. I don't know when I'm going to get that tester call out. It's a mystery. But this is using my colorway Thank Your, and I love it. I love how like watercolory it looks, and it's just awesome, and I can't wait to wear it. So I'm cruising along on this. Stitch markers, progress keepers. You know what? I'm gonna do this because here's an unforeseen thing that happened. So I had this progress keeper from Wendy of Warm Stripes. This is called a squig. And I had this marking my progress every week. And then when I would move it to get close to, like, when I would move it and I would be right at the edge, and I kept sticking my crochet hook through it. So I was like, so this, I think, is going to be a progress keeper that stays, you know, not next to wherever I'm currently working, or for knitting, or I just need to get better control of my hands. So I'm going to take this one off right now, and I'm going to use this one This keeper up here is also by Wendy of Warm Stripes. Did I say that? Did I say her business name? Warm Stripes on Etsy, Very Warm Stripes on Instagram. This is another porcelain progress keeper, and it's just a little bit smaller, and I don't need it to mark up here anymore. I had it marking where I started my increases, and I don't need that anymore. So I'm gonna move this down for us to keep track of where we are between podcasts. So there we go. That is that. And do I have anything else to say about this? I don't think so. I am going to grab my next project to show you and delete some things off of this memory card because I'm getting yelled at by my camera. 1 second. Okie dokie, we are back. I forgot to delete some things before I started filming. Whoops. Anyway, the next thing you're going to see is something that I have been keeping secret, and I haven't been showing it in the past couple of podcasts, even though I've been working on it, because I have been filming a video about it, a challenge, and that video should go live before this video that you're currently watching. So what's really fun is that current me right now does not know how that video is going to end, but you, if you have already watched my video, you know how it's going to end. So at this point, you know my future. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm hopeful I know what's gonna happen, but I don't actually know if it's gonna happen, and you already know. So let me know. Do I succeed? Do I fail? Anyway, the project I've been working on is my Brioche Adventure by Jonathan Tallow. And this is, I'm all tangled up, sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. This is the Brioche Adventure. Oh, everything's tangled. There are so many ends and so many colors and everything. So this is a shawl that I am using a 10 skein 10 skein mini skein. Okay. A set of 10 mini skeins. Why does that sound so weird? A set of 10 minis from Long Dog Yarn, plus a sock set, which had a full skein and a mini skein. So basically 11 minis and 1 full skein. Going into this design, I arranged them all in the order that things appeared in the movie because I'm a nerd. Oh, I didn't tell you what movie. The Princess Bride. This is all Princess Bride inspired. And I am cruising. I decided a couple of weeks ago that I wanted to try my darndest to get this done before I left for Hawaii. And so I have been filming it. I've been filming myself through this process, and I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm on track. As of right now, actually, I'm like a tiny bit behind, but I could probably catch up today. We will see how this goes. I'm showing it to you now here because you will have seen how that video goes. So maybe the next time I film a podcast, this will be a finished object. And yeah, I don't know. What is time? It's all Jeremy Bearimy and weird and who knows what's going on. Anyway, this is going so well. This is actually, I'm working in my final mini skein of the set right now. And then I will be doing, so I started with the sock set mini and then the full skein. So I'm going to mirror this on the other end. So after I work in this blue mini that I'm on, I will work in the full skein and then the sock set mini. Why is, like, I feel like everything is catching on everything right now. Okay, anyway, so that is going pretty well. I'm gonna put it back because I'm making a mess. And let's see, do I have any other works in progress? No. I have, the only other thing that I'm working on is this spin that I showed a couple of podcasts ago. This is, I finished one bobbin, and this is Don't Cry Shop Girl. Oh my gosh, I could not think of the name of it. This is Don't Cry Shop Girl, and it is a mixture of Falkland and Targhee. I just had a little bit left of each one, and so I combined them onto this one bobbin. And my plan for this is to apply it with Witch's Brew, which I have on Targhee from the Little Wolf Knits. So that is how that is looking so far. And this is what Witch's Brew looks like, kind of. This is poorly presented, but yeah, that's what Witch's Brew looks like. I feel like they will go well together. I feel like it's gonna look pretty good. So I split, oh gosh, I'm tangling myself up. I split each braid in half because, so I had like the Targhee and Falkland from my own fiber, and I didn't want to do just like all the Targhee and then all the Falkland and have like this weird skein that had like was basically one texture and then switched. So to split it up a little bit, I split each of them in half. And so I think I did Falkland, Targhee, Falkland, Targhee. So it was like a little bit more mixed throughout. So then just to kind of keep things the same vibe, I took the Witch's Brew Targhee from Brie and I split that in half. So this is my first half. So I'm like a little bit past halfway through the first half, and then I have another half to go. So this spin is going really slowly, but it's another one I'm hoping to finish before Hawaii because I would like to just be done with that. I at least want the spin, like the single plies, to be done. I guess I could ply it when I get back if I wanted to, but sorry, garbage truck, one sec. One would think that I would do a better job of planning out when I film based on this, but you know, sometimes they come at 8 o'clock in the morning and sometimes they come at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I never know which one it's going to be. And normally, ideally, I would like to film on Wednesday mornings rather than Thursday mornings. Actually, I would like to film in the afternoon, but as long as the sun is like low in the sky in the winter, I have to film in the morning. Whatever, let's not get into it. It's fine. And on Wednesday mornings, we have like an alarm in the town that goes off. It's fine. We're not going to talk about it. By the time I get back from Hawaii, I can change my filming schedule because the sun will be back to where it belongs. Anyway, that is all I have for works in progress. And wildly, I literally only have, I don't count spinning in the same way as knit and crochet works in progress. So I have my one spinning project, and then I have 3 current works in progress. That's it. You saw 2 of them, my brioche adventure, which will hopefully be done next time, my C Street dress, which I'm gonna say will hopefully be done next time, but it won't. And then my E Street sweater, which is very casual, that I am slowly cruising through, but I have not touched since the last time I spoke with you. Okay, time for a little bit of shop news. There is not much to say because the shop is currently in vacation mode. If you go to the website, or if you have gone to the website recently, you will notice that you get a little pop-up that says we are on island time. And so obviously I cannot be dying and shipping stuff out while I am away. So yeah, the ready to ship stuff is still in the shop. Dye to order listings are still there and available for you to purchase if you want, but you need to understand that I physically cannot send anything out to you while I am not on the mainland because my stuff is here and I will be half a world away. So the shipping times are going to be significantly delayed, but if you are okay with that, then go ahead and place some orders. And as a way to express gratitude and thank you for your patience, the entire site is currently 10% off, and that will combine. So the sale section of my website is currently 15% off, but the sale that is happening right now will combine with that So you can get my sale yarn for 25% off right now. If you want, you just have to understand that, it's gonna be a couple weeks before I can ship it to you. And I promise I will, like, as soon as I get home, if there is ready to ship stuff, I will hit the ground running and I will get that out to you as fast as I possibly can. And I will start dyeing any dyed to order stuff immediately. And so I will be getting that out, hopefully by the end of the week and into like the week after I get home. So I really appreciate your patience and I really appreciate any support that you give me while I am gone. Also, I will be having a sale on Ravelry patterns as well, just because, businesses are things that require money. And so while I'm away, I cannot go a full month without earning money. So I will be doing a sale on my Ravelry patterns. I don't know what that is yet. It will have, by the time I'm filming, or by the time you're seeing this, it will already be in progress. But at the time of me filming it, I don't know, I haven't set it up yet. So I don't know what the code's gonna be or whatever is gonna happen. So keep an eye out on Instagram for information about that. So sorry for the weirdness and confusion about what's on sale and what's happening and all the things, but I really appreciate you supporting me throughout all of it. And there will be sales. So just check out my social media. I will try and put information wherever I can, whenever the sale happens, so that you can know. Thank you. All right, there is nothing left to do but talk about lifey things. And not much has happened because, like I said, it's only been a week since the last time that I recorded for you. But so last time I think I mentioned I had started watching Love is Blind. I have not watched a single minute more since then. I might give up on it. I don't know. It feels really creepy to me. I have no thoughts or comments on anyone who likes it. Go for it. I'm glad that it makes you happy. But I don't think it's a show that's really for me. So I think I might be done with that. And other than that, we haven't been watching anything. Actually, my husband has been watching, I think it's called Lower Decks, which is like a Star Trek adult cartoon kind of thing. And so I've seen a bunch of episodes of it. He started watching it without me and he like continues to watch it without me, but occasionally I'll plop down and watch a few episodes with him and it's cute. It's funny. But I haven't been following the whole thing. So I don't really know what the plot is or anything, but it's fun. Other than that, I started physical therapy for my jaw. My jaw is really weird and messed up, and so I started some physical therapy for it, and that has been really good. Really, really good. The exercises feel weird because I have to like dig around in my mouth, and it's like all kinds of like self-massage stuff, and like I got this little bundle of tools that are like a really weird mishmash of rubber bands and straws and like pieces of rubber and like random tools that I'm going to be using. So it's going to be kind of a long process, but it feels really good. And so I am very hopeful that this will help. And we're also going to be working a lot on my neck and shoulder area too, because it's all connected. And so I'm kind of hopeful that might help with some knitting and crochet stuff and help me maybe work on my projects longer or just be healthier about it. So yeah, that started. I've been doing it for about a week now. I think it started like the day after I recorded my last episode, and it's been great so far. I have like an app. It's really cool. So that's been going. And yeah, it's gonna be here for a while. So I'll keep you posted if you care. And that just leaves us with books. Okay, so I have not read as much as I usually would have because it's only been a week, but I finished listening to Close Knit Killer by Maggie Sefton. This is, I think, was book 11 in the series. I gave it 3 stars. It was fine. I Honestly don't even remember what it was about. What was it? I'm getting the books mixed up in my head. It was not the worst one. It was not the best one. Let's move on. I then finished Hidden Pictures by Jason Rikulik, I think is how you say it. I'm not positive. This was a mystery about kind of a girl that ends up nannying for this family. It seems like a very like popular trope lately is like girl with a secret in her past goes to become a nanny for a young child and something is weird in the house. The dad is lecherous. There is a landscaper slash gardener man that is appealing to the nanny. It just feels like I'm really tired of reading books in that vein. But this book was disappointing because I quite enjoyed his other book that I read, The Last One at the Wedding, I think it was called. I quite enjoyed it. I gave this one 1 star. It was, I mean, it comes out swinging with a lot of stereotypes, I guess, let's say. I would encourage you to read some Goodreads reviews. I know some, you know, those are like people get really snarky and whatnot in Goodreads reviews, but I mean, I just do your own research on it. I think I don't feel competent enough to do a good job of explaining what happens in this book, but there is a lot of there is fat phobia, there's kind of some transphobia, there is sorry, loud truck. There is a lot of thoughts on faith or not having faith, basically science versus religion kind of things. And not that it's bad to have those topics in books, you know, that I am fully in the no censorship camp, but I don't know that it was handled well in this book. Anyway, like I said, I don't feel like I have the proper words to explain what I feel about it. But I've been talking to some friends and I have been reading some reviews and kind of learning a little bit about the author himself. And I know the artist and the art are separate things, but also sometimes they're not. So anyway, I gave it 1 star. Let's move on to what I'm currently reading, because that is all that I have finished. I'm still reading Patricia Wants to Cuddle by Samantha Allen. I think, oh my God, am I gonna do this again? Yep. Patricia Wants to Cuddle by Samantha Allen. It's hard to read. It's yellow text on a green book cover. I'm almost done with it and I'm really enjoying it. It got, I don't know. It was like very, very, very slow to start. And then all of a sudden last night when I was reading, it got like gory and horror. And I kind of had forgotten that this was a book in that genre. So we'll see how things continue. I should finish it like today or tomorrow. And I am excited to read some more of it. I am then also reading Yarn Over Murder by Maggie Sefton, the 12th book in the Knitting Mystery series. I have actually read this one before, so I grabbed the audio and I am just flying through it just to kind of remind myself of the order of events in the whole story, like the grand overarching plot line of this series. Because yeah, I've already read this book. I'm just kind of speeding things along and trying to move on to the next one. And then I am also listening to Every Time I Go on Vacation, Someone Dies by Catherine Mack, and I am really enjoying it. I thought I was going to be done by the time I sat down to film, but I have like 20% of the book left, and it's really good. I definitely think that if you liked Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, you will really like this book. I also think if you didn't like that book, for like if you wanted more from it, or you didn't like how it you didn't like the, you know, like breaking the fourth wall kind of parts of that book, I still think you would like this book. I love the way that this book is written. I think it basically takes the same kind of idea of an author, a mystery author, sucked into a real life mystery. And I think it does it so much better. I think it does it so much better than that book. So far, I'm really enjoying it. It's really funny. It has a female protagonist, and there's like one kind of the main like driver of the book is a little bit stupid. A little bit stupid, and could have very easily been avoided, but you know what? It's fine. I'm all in for it, and I'm really excited to keep listening. I'm probably going to finish it up today as I'm doing some chores around the house because I'm really enjoying it. So that is it. That's all I'm working on. That's all I'm reading. That's all I'm listening to. That's it. So, I don't even know anymore. I don't know who or what or when I am. I don't know when you will be watching this, and I don't know what I will have put out into the world by the time you see this. So I'm not gonna talk too much about that. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment and let me know what you are currently working on or reading or listening to or whatever. And until next time, take care of you, and I will see you later. Bye.